Here I go again. The song is I Can Kill. Should I lie? I promise not to tell my dad I'm miserable. The simple act of giving up by I Can Kill. So before they start making some really heavy metal, they used to do some almost new metal, more romantic than anything else. If you're drinking when you're not here, do you find it amusing? I'm singing clear. What's this fear? Come on, not fooling anybody tonight. Queen of social suicide. And I'm better than the center, a better one else. Take me out. Cause I'm a mess when I'm alone. And anyone can help. Think I'm losing it. So this hold on tight, this is hard to tell. Over my self-control, hold on. And I'm honest. It's like this sun. And it's at a sex tonight. Nice summon. At night. When I dress on the one that shows all the things you do to me. And then not to beg for sex. Why is this wet? But come on, just fooling really wrong in the night. This whole sentence of Paris like 2 pants. And some weird nuts, okay. Cool. You're aroused like now. Take me out. Cause I'm a mess when I'm alone. If anyone can help, losing it. But I hold on tight to put it hard to tell. Tell me with my self-control. And I'm feeling anyone honest. Without a sauce this time. That I sex tonight. And I feel about life. And this broken future. Feeling better all the time. To be the life. And it'll be fun. This time. Take me out. I'm a mess when I'm alone. If anyone can help, I'm losing it, so this one goes out. Good. That is perfect. That is insanely good. To one giving up. So it's still a mess, but you always have to think about the fact that this will not be there in a couple of months, couple of weeks. This is eaten, right? Now we have more space. So now we have to clean up both. Just lay there leading, bro. Giving up, you heartless soul. We got you for. Giving up, you heartless soul. Think it's best you know. Roll on. That's good. Here I go again. They had it beat down, and if I didn't tell a lie, I promised to tell my dad I'm miserable. Ugh. Better and better. That was heavy. No hope to learn that the stars are kind of permanent. So this book stand right here. Finding amusing and seeing clear. feel no fear. Killing anybody tonight. Queen of social suicide. Doesn't want anyone else. Take me out. I'm a mess when I'm alone. Anyone can. All the time. There was some last. Let's find this fun. Let's find that sex tonight. And as loyal to a night. And a dress on, you know the one shows off the thing that you can do to me. Taking lesson. Fed the feeling from the ecstasy. Let's move this. Because these, I love this chair. However, this chair has a problem. I can't work on this chair. But damn, I have to tell when you're aroused like now. Me out. I'm a mess when I'm alone. And if anyone can help. What would I? Other problems of my self-control. Yeah, it's the problem when you live at 1.5. Cause the sex tonight. The problem when you live in a 1.5 is you're almost forcing yourself in a minimalistic. There's a fucking word for that, right? Minimalistic. I don't fucking know. Lifestyle. Holy. Yeah, so they received this. We received this special package. So this is from France. And I don't know what that is. But I'm super excited. Heartless soul. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool. We received that. Holy. That is insane. This is insane. Wow. Patrick Sénécal, Cédric Salion. So if you saw a movie like basically this is the story of a guy. It's sort of like a law-abiding citizen for adults. So there's this guy, right? His daughter get raped, and he knows who the culprit is. The culprit gives out some other criminals, and the justice system save him. So this guy, he finds a guy because he's bragging about it, and he puts him in his fucking basement and he tortures him, and he tortures him, and he tortures him, and he's torturing him. So the 7 days of Talion, which is this book, is about 7 days of torture. Now this is biblical. This is religious. This is biblistic. Because if you remember, God created hurt, and 7 days. This is huge. This is fucking huge. So the guy, now the best of the book, I already read it, but I read it in high school. And the best thing about this book is it was in high school, the high school library. It was so violent. They took it out. Now this is from a French-Canadian writer. I think the most popular, so this is super important. But most people are not going to be selling it. So this guy, Patrick Sénécal, what he does, he writes very, very dark books. So I have a lot of his book actually. This is his worst one. So the guy takes a daughter, rapist, and he torture her, and he torture her, and he torture her, and he torture her, and he torture her. Now, the problem with this book, the problem with this story, is he feels horrible about it. The first day he pukes, because it's too much for him. Second day, he has to drink because he cannot hold on to it. Now, the best part of the movie is everybody that he's meeting, they know it's him. They know he's the one. Because the rapist goes, he goes missing. Everybody knows it's him. And they're saying, hey, we know it's him. If you have information, call us. Call the police. People are looking at him. They're shaking his hand. And they're saying, what you're doing is the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. He feels like he's doing something horrible. And then the seventh day, the body, that's the body, the person is still alive. He's missing limbs. This is how far the father went. He's missing limbs. And he had a choice. He had a choice. Either I end his life, or I let him live. That's how the book ends. Great book. Illegal, but great book. And when I say illegal, so you can take a book like Mein Kampf, which is a book written by you know who. It's not illegal. It's kind of illegal to print. So these books have a lot of values. And then we're not talking about we're not talking about monetary value. We're talking about intellectual value. The name in Vendetta was created out of the movie V for Vendetta. Now, in V for Vendetta, there's a guy who's a anarchist. You know how that occurs? He keeps his knowledge. That's what this represents. This is fucking special. The book the guy who wrote this book wrote a book called Alice. And in the book called Alice, it's basically a girl that gets drugged and drugged and drugged and drugged and drugged. And she gets drugged so bad that she is compared to Alice in Wonderland. The whole book is almost about her, well, getting raped. It is still allowed in high school. I got news for you. Yeah, 1.5 is not easy. It is so early on today. So this, and even though we put it here, it's actually quite nice. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this here, because this is going to be my chair. Right? There you go. That is insanely good. That is perfect. So you're going to go here. You're going to go here. And if I couldn't chill the night, I promise I could tell my dad I'm miserable. Thanks for all the sacrifice and all the things that I did. It's heavy. When you're only a kid, once you learn, I'm a permanent. But one drinks and 3 whole year. Drinking when you're not here. Atmosphere, not fooling anybody tonight. Social suicide. There you go. It's working. So we have the chair here. When we're on chill, there you go. It's perfect. Oh, tell you, 1.5 is minimalistic as fuck. But there you go. There you go. These are the 2 that I want to do. I'm gonna stop here. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Night.